Hello everyone, RiverFox again, or welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. If you are new around here, then thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button before you go, and you'll always get updated of any new content when it comes out. If you do subscribe, I always try and give a shout out in my videos, so just drop me a message down below to let me know that you have subscribed, and I will try my best to give you a shout out in the next video. But today I just wanted to go through now my new updated Hero Loadout. Since Season 8 came out just over a week ago now, I've been playing around quite a bit now with the Hero Loadouts, trying to find the best sort of Hero Loadouts for my heroes. I have purchased quite a few new heroes from the collection book using the free tickets that we were given. You may see at the moment I have still got my Pathfinder Jess, only because I don't know whether it's because I've used Pathfinder for so long or not, but I can't seem to get on with playing the other Pathfinders or the other Outlanders. I just prefer Pathfinder Jess, but that is just me. But this is my Hero Loadouts. I have got 4 loadouts set up, one for the Outlanders, one for the soldiers and the constructors and the ninjas, so I've always got one set. But of course my main Outlander now is the Pathfinder Jess still, but for the perks I have put on a preemptive strike. For each of hero of epic or higher rarity with at least 4 stars, increases damage by 6.5% against full health enemies. So I've matched up all my support team, and I've got 5 heroes here now which I've leveled up using the free XP that I got from the update. I've leveled them all up to 106s, so I've got quite a lot of 106 heroes now. But I have used from the collection book, this one is called, let's go over here, Ventura Ramirez, which is a pretty good Outlander. She gives me increased Teddy range by 2 tiles, which is of course goes along with Pathfinder Jess and her Teddy. Now the next one I've got is Phased Out, which is, yes, I don't want to reset it, Flash AC. I've used him now for my second one because he decreases the phase shift cooldown by 25%. So another ability of Pathfinder Jess is the phase shift, so that will mean that I can use that a lot more often. The next one down here, which is, I believe, is Jingle Jess. Yes, Jingle Jess. She's got increases Teddy duration by 4 seconds. So that one goes along with this one. So I've got the increased range, and I've got it lasting for another 4 seconds. So Teddy will do a lot more damage and a lot further. Now the next one here, which is Fragment Flurry Jess, she gives me, with every 39 eliminations I gain 1 charge fragment. So I'll always be able to try and get the charge fragments even if I don't find them on the map. And the last one, which increases Teddy damage by 30%, so you can see the trend here on Teddy, is Trailblazer Jess. So I've got a few Jesses in there, and they will all give me the increased Teddy upgrades. Of course I've got Seismic Smash there as well, and at the very bottom I've added in a stationary hover turret. I may or may not change the adrenaline rush to the airstrike, which would give me an additional sort of ability then as well, but I need to do a bit more testing out on that first. So that is my Outlander loadout. Now the next one that I've got set up here is my Constructor loadout. Now I've got a mythic Mega Base Kyle. And Mega Base Kyle has Plasma Pulse. He's now got the Rosie ability and the Bull Rush. And of course you can always use your you can always use your base as well, so that's another ability. Now I've set up on this loadout supercharged traps. So for each constructor, which now on this it doesn't actually matter what rarity your support team heroes are. This will apparently work on any rarity as long as they are a constructor, but again I've upgraded all mine to 106s just to give me more health and shield. But for every constructor it will increase the damage of traps affected by base by 8.5%. So that will make the traps work better as well. So the support team, I have the first hero, I've got Plasma Specialist Isa, I think it's Isa or Isa. Increases the Plasma Pulse damage by 30%. The next one down in the list is Sentry Gunner Krampus. He will give Rosie eliminations increase. Each Rosie elimination increases Rosie damage by 4% up to a maximum of 30 stacks. So you'll be able to use the Rosie with a lot more damage. The next one down is Constructor Penny. This one decreases the Bull Rush cooldown by 27%. So that will mean that I can use that a lot quicker. The next one is Machinist Harper, and she increases the trap durability by 17.5%. So that one goes along with, where is it? The supercharged traps. It will actually increase the durability and make them last a bit longer. And the last one then is Heavy Base Kyle, and eliminating enemies standing on structures affected by base charges base. After 30 charges, base emits an explosion which knocks back enemies and deals 39 base enemy energy damage in a 3-tile radius. So that again will increase the effectiveness of the base. So that then is my Constructor loadout. My next one then, which actually I have been using more than my Outlander loadout at the moment, is my Soldier loadout. So I've got First Shot Rio as my commander, who gives me Plasma Pulse, and she has Rosie. Now I've actually been using First Shot Rio a lot more recently than my Pathfinder Jess. So I may be converted. I am not sure yet, but I may be converted to a soldier. But First Shot Rio has War Cry, Frag Grenade and Shockwave. So I've set up my team perk as Preemptive Strike, which for each hero of epic or higher rarity with at least 4 stars increases damage by 6.5% against full health enemies. So for all of my support team, I will get 6.5% increase in my damage, which first shot Rio has a very good perk on it anyway. After reloading assault weapons, the next 6 shots have a 100% critical chance. So I'm going to get critical chance with her, and I'm also going to get my increased damage after those 6 shots. So definitely does a lot more damage now. For the support team, now I have Skull Trooper Jonesy, which I used to use as my soldier before first shot Rio. He's a pretty good soldier anyway, but he's set in now to, after reloading, increases weapon damage by 15% for 5 seconds. Switching weapons removes buff. Now this one then will tie in directly with my preemptive strike and with the critical chance from after reloading, so that will increase again my weapon damage. My next support team I have is Master Grenadier Ramirez. She increases the frag grenades radius by 50%. So it's one of the cool abilities of the soldiers, is the frag grenades, which do quite a bit of damage anyway. But this will increase it and make the radius of the grenade that little bit further. Now, next one I have is Brainiac Jonesy, and he increases the war cry duration by 3 seconds. And war cry then, which of course is an ability of first shot Rio, that will last for 3 seconds longer. Now the next one I have is Steel Wool Carlos, and each elimination during Warcry extends its duration by 0.4 seconds up to a maximum of 15 eliminations. So the chances are that by the time you've got your 15 eliminations, your Warcry then should be pretty much ready for reusing, and you'll be able to then increase the amount that you use the Warcry as well. So with those all set in together, they are going to definitely increase the ability that this first shot can do. So the next one that we have in this list, then we have Special Forces Banshee. This one, again with the Warcry, grants 8.5% additional weapon damage and 8.5% movement speed. So you can see with the trend here that it's all pretty much working on the Warcry. I got a frag grenade there, and of course the weapon damage, but majority is working on that Warcry. So definitely makes this, I think, one of my favourite heroes now. It is a close tie between First Shot Rio and Pathfinder Jess, but that's definitely what I'm using a lot more. Now the last hero loadout I have is my ninja. Now I'm still working on this one a little bit, because I want to try and increase that health and shield on them a bit, because I think it's the ninja one here has got one of the lowest health and shield of all of the hero loadouts I've got. But I've got my Dragon Scorch at the top, which has got the Dragon Slash, Throwing Stars and Smoke Bomb, and I've set the team perk for Dim Mak, which for each ninja, and I think that's of any rarity, Shadow Stance regenerates 2.7% shield per second. So that then will increase the Shadow Stance for your shield. Now the support team, I have Sarah Hotep, which decreases the dragon slash energy cost. So that means it won't take as long then to reset the dragon slash. Next one I have is Snuggle Specialist Sarah. Again on the dragon slash, but it leaves behind an energized trail which deals 18 base energy damage per second. So that's 2 abilities then on the dragon slash. The next one is the Cloaked Star, and this one is for the throwing stars, where they send them out now in an arc, and it adds an additional star to it. And my next one is Alchemist Sarah. This one is for the smoke bombs, which it heals allies for 10 base health per second. So whenever you chuck the smoke bomb, you'll get an increase in your health. And the last one on the list here is a Mythic Swordmaster Ken, which during Shadow Stance increases sword damage by 25%. So we'll have better sword damage and make everything that bit stronger. So there we are. That is my 4 hero loadouts for my ninjas and my soldiers and my constructors and my outlanders. Now feel free to let me know in the comments down below if you've got any better hero loadouts. I'm always willing to try anything new if it means making the missions that bit easier and having more health and shield and abilities. I'm always up for that. So if you've got any ideas down below, just drop them in the comments and I'll check them out, definitely. And also feel free to use any of these loadouts yourself if you want to. You're more than welcome. But that is my new hero loadout. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like down below and hit that subscribe button so you'll always get updated in new content. But until the next time, I hope you have a lovely day and stay safe.